it's not this magical thing. It takes time and energy, and having your energy going into the right directions. So sometimes you have to reserve your energy, and sometimes it's quiet time and downtime. But 2025 has suddenly just been like, hey, Ruby, would you like to do everything all at once? And I'm like, go on then. I'll take a bit of everything all at once. So yeah, as much as I'm looking forward to my trip to see my friend in Berlin, part of me's like, I could really do without that a little bit. But it'll be fun once I'm there. It'll be fun once I'm there. But it feels weird for me because normally I would not take time off of stream or breaks from stream. But now that YouTube has picked up, I feel like I can. And I can continue giving you all content, and things can continue growing. Hi Fallout Trigger, how are you doing today? How's everyone else doing? What have you all been up to? Like, what's your 2025, like, what are you working on, manifesting? Where are you putting your energy? Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not exactly where I want to be yet with everything, but I'm working really hard on it. I'm working really hard, so if I seem quiet, I'm working. I'm just working. Oh, thank you, OMG. I'm good. I was just explaining how I've got a lot going on, but it's all in like good stuff. Busy, good, progressive, moving, making changes. I have one thing that's happened, but it's very minimal. The camera that I was doing these sponsorships for, well, so I took on these Stream Element sponsorships, these Tiki one and the Star Trek one. They're really cute little like mobile game sponsorships that pay out pretty well per like download and stuff. So thank you everyone who's downloading and playing the game. And so I ordered some new microphones for recording and a new camera, but the camera keeps getting cancelled on me. I really want to buy the DJI Pocket Osmo 3, and it seems to be out of stock everywhere and keeps getting cancelled. So I don't really know why. It's so annoying. My onion hair is falling down. I can't have your eyes? What? Can I have your eyes? Why would I need your eyes? Oh, DJI. I was like, what? The name of the camera. Look, can I have your eyes? Why is this? Why is this? I was quite happy with my onion hairstyle, but now it's fallen down. I need to put the onion back in. Got a little hairband. I have a scrunchie. Maybe we can do something with this. Hey Big Spec, how are you doing? That happened to you recently on Amazon. You ordered something and they cancelled because the price went up. Well, they should honour the price. Apparently the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is just like really hard to get hold of. Okay, let's try and restyle the onion hair. I look like a moomin. This is really tight. I feel like I'm having a facelift. What do we think? Yeah, I kind of look like that, don't I, Bippity? I don't know what's going on with my hair. My hairline is the weirdest. Let's put these fuzzies down. Do I look cool and trendy? Who has this hairline? Does any of you have this hairline? Vampire hairline? Hey, Lady Nice One. Thank you. I got 2 pairs. I'm just learning to live with glasses now. Oh, maybe these ones go better with this hairstyle. See, I'm so much better now. Bippity. Bippity. Hi, Loki. It is funny what we see in ourselves, other people just don't see, right? One's better, these ones. Maybe these ones. But maybe the other ones. Look at what I do to glasses. Can you see those smudges? Can you see how dirty they are? Ew. Weirdly, I feel like these ones reflect strangely when I'm streaming. That's why I don't like wearing them. I feel like they reflect differently. Welcome to Glasses Trying On ASMR with Ruby, where she decides what glasses she can wear on stream. Yeah, I can see better on stream in these ones. Faye, my lovely, would you like an oracle card? After all of that, would you like an oracle card for your sub? Oh, Malik, I'm probably as bad as your child. It's like every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes I'm like, I can't see. I don't I do to them. Before I get to face Oracle card. Look at what's on my wall outside. Oh, Faye, I use window cleaner. I think they are is it deadhead moths? But they're mating, but they've been there all day. They've been there since this morning. Hey, Blackberry. Just looking for another picture. Yeah, they've been there since this morning. Look how cool they are. I think they're mating. Oh, oopsie, Faye. Maybe I should stop using glasses cleaner. Yay, Trilly! Trilly, how did you get to level 60? You beast. Thank you. I'm nearly at 40. I was really tired last night and I was like, I swear being tired is making me better at solitaire. Or maybe it was just the deliriousness of being tired. But yeah, I thought they were leaves this morning, those moths. They're on the wall just outside. You know where, we do my gardening, and I was sitting the other day in the little gates behind me. The moths are just on the wall there. And I went out this morning to go water the plants and stuff, and I thought they were leaves, and I was like, hang on, those leaves look suspiciously like a shape. Like a moth shape. They're really cool though, I'm fascinated by them. Like their wing shape is just... It's just like so fascinating. Oh, Bipty, you've done so well. 40 is hard to get to. Like, they're like, we're blending in, nobody can see us on this wall. That one, I think the bottom one looks like a little bat. They're two moths, Trilly, and I think they're mating. And this one looks like a little bat. Megan, you're a level 151? Holy crap, how did I miss that? What the heck? Let me have a look. That did not pop up on my thing, Megan. Did you do it via my link? It's not popped up, Megan, on my thing. When did you hit it? Because there's so much work. Megan is in the club. Yeah, what the? It shows you downloaded it using my link, Megan. I can see you downloaded it using my link. If it doesn't show up on my thing, because right now it doesn't show up that anyone is over a level 125. If you don't show up, I will talk to them and show them screenshots and stuff. We will figure this out, Megan. Yeah. What the? Because that's like, if you hit each one of those milestones, Megan, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. $40? That's $40 if you hit all of those. Nobody's over 9,000. We also have someone called Guest in the club. Hi Lisa, how are you doing? I have one more thing before we read Fade's card, because I keep getting distracted. I will message them, Megan, if you send me your... yeah. Thank you. I will, wow. That's so bizarre. Okay. Good, things have calmed down a little, that's good. I'm good, Lisa, I'm good. So the next thing I was gonna say before we read Faye's card is I am at 99,419 YouTube subscribers. That gave me shivers. I think I'm gonna hit 100k in the next day or so. I don't know what's going on, but I've had like a whoop in subscribers this like last day or so. Let's see. There used to be a way to watch a live subscriber count. This is behind. Ah, there we go. Hang on. Thank you, Violet. You're gonna get addicted to this game, sorry. Oh, Faye, thank you. Here, let's watch it. Let's watch it. How many? What's that view number? Is that a big number? I'm at 333 videos. Why is it? But YouTube says. Me just sitting here with this across my face. YouTube says 99,419. We're just gonna watch it. Like watching a pot boil. We'll just watch this little number. Okay? I wonder if there's a better site for this because this one seems glitchy. It is, but it's not like live. You have to refresh it. Or is it in the dashboard somewhere? Oh, see live count. Oop, I found it. Where did it go? Excuse me? has it gone invisible? Why has it happened? That's weird. Okay, it's back. There we go. We can just watch the number now. Okay, now I get face card. I'm just too excited about that. Oh, but now I feel like because the number's there, I'm just gonna watch it. Literally, that's how I feel, Blackberry. I don't feel like I can do anything. I think I'm just gonna watch the number. It went up. What have I done by putting this on my screen? We're just gonna watch it. Every time it goes up one, Trilly's gonna be like, I saw it. Hey Marcel, how are you? Hi Steve, how are you doing? Aw, thank you, Marcel. Okay. Let's get Faye that card. Faye, you have got the card Moon, Phases, Cycles, and Intuition. I love how pretty this card is. You know, it reminds me of like pearlescent moon. Like, you know, like at the inside of like a shell. It reminds me of that. I really like it. Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna see if I can find a crystal shop or something in Lisbon. Okay, let's take a look at the moon. I'm enjoying this excitement. I have this tendency to downplay these kind of things to myself, but actually, like, I found it really hard to accept a achieving things in my life. But actually now I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Okay, the moon for Faye. The pale, glowing moon is visible at different degrees throughout the monthly cycle. Even though its appearance changes, the moon is always present. Take solace in knowing nature is always there for you. The waxing and waning of the moon reminds you that nothing is static, and that change is both inevitable and healthy. You just may not be able to see it all the time. The phases of the moon represent various energies as manifested in the growth and retreat cycle of nature itself. Nothing is ever a standstill in the natural world, and the same goes for the energy flowing inside you. Sometimes you may find you retreat into yourself, and other times you reach outward for help. The moon card asks you to trust what your intuition tells you to do. Do you tend to withdraw when overwhelmed, or do you reach out for help? And remember, this card said phases, cycles, and intuition. Phases, cycles, and intuition. Thank you so much, Faye. Thank you. I hope that card helps. Oh, I'm glad it helps me. Truly. Are we all on sub count watch? No, I find it fun. Keep going. Keep going. It's fun. Yeah, I can't believe I've gone from someone who would not take time off stream or do anything else through anxiety and like fear to this year. I feel like I'm suddenly doing everything. But I'm very excited, and I'm grateful to have all of you to support me here in this journey. You choose a different emoji. Oh, thank you, Violet. Megan, I'm gonna send that picture to someone at Stream Elements. Hang on. Just sent it to them. Yeah, I can see said I saw her download the app, but leveling up isn't showing up, and then send the screenshot. Let's see what they say. But I've sent it off, Megan. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can sort it out. Is your username on there? Does it show you? Thank you, Megan. Yeah, I'll see what they say at first. But maybe it might take a minute. Sometimes these things can be slow. I'm hoping that's just what it is. I'm just gotta get through the space and interwebs. It's got to go on that internet, you know, down to internet and up and do an upload and a download. They can be quite tiki sometimes. I swear it gets easier, the tiki game. Like, it gets easy, then really hard, and then easier. I swear. I'm nearly at level 40. It was either that or I was just really tired and it felt easier when I was playing last night in bed. Should I put a little label with this up here? Yeah, alright, really. Let's put a little label with it so people know what this random number is on my screen. You wouldn't call it countdown. Countdown to 100,000. Count. Count up, count down, count Dracula. Yeah, right? What would you call it? Count. Count. County count. Count. Count, count, count. Count to 100k. Live. March to 100k. Hi, Big Dave. Just like so close. Ooh, just throwing a card at myself. Put an outline on. Did you hear my stomach? Can't really read it. It's too big. Too big. Too small. Bum, 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 boom, 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 boom. You can't read it. Can you read it? Does that work? Look at this janky overlay. Professional streamer. Should we move it? Should we just put it like in the middle of my forehead? I think we should just like tattoo it there. Do you like clicking? Why can't I move it up? Oop. Okay, does that work? That works. That's a bit better. Since this morning, I screenshot it this morning, or earlier, like a few hours ago I screenshot it. What was it on a few hours ago? 369. I screenshot this at 1:15. I screenshot this at 1:15 today. And it is now 5 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and work out the maths of how, see how quick we'll get to 100k. Hi Jake, how are you doing? It's exciting though. Hey Kamesa, what is that emote? You good, Jake? Oh, glad. Anyone who uses Twitter, I don't really open the app anymore. I decided it's not good for my health. It doesn't add anything to my life. Just gonna let it exist in case it becomes somewhere that I want to go back to, but right now I know, right? People be like, did you see this streamer thing or this thing on Twitter? I'm like, what? No, nah. I didn't see none. Nothing exists if you don't look at it. when will I get my braces off? I don't know. They said like 4 or 5 months, so how long has it been? Does anyone know? I've lost track of time and life. Maybe it's been like 2, so another few months. I've had 2 adjustments, so that's 2, yeah. 2, so maybe like 2 or 3 months. Yeah. I've got permanent ones on the bottom, Kamesa. They just can't do them for me on the top. Sometimes they do them on the back, don't they? But yeah, I've got permanent ones on the bottom and the back. But I'm gonna get a retainer for these because basically I had this done already. And your girl didn't wear a retainer. So I'm gonna wear my retainer. I'm waiting for this to turn 30. I knew Trilly would be feeling the same as me. Maybe I should take this off the screen. I can't stop looking at it. It's fun though, it's kind of fun. I feel like I'm sharing it with you all, so it feels like fun and exciting. Where did I put my cork? Oh, thank you, whoever joined Patreon. Garlic, bacon, cream, potatoes. Wash dishes and work for 9 hours. Relax. I made my parents for lunch. I made them a salad with lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots. Does anyone else grate carrots? I grate up carrots into my salad. And then I cook some chickpea falafels and some potatoes. I cook some potatoes with a bit of rosemary and some salt. Rosemary from my garden, some olive oil. And yeah, that was lunch. We had a good lunch. For stews, I like to add to the thickness of it. You should try it in salads. Use the big chunky bit of the grater and grate big chunky carrot. It adds like some sweetness and moisture to your salad. Before I moved, well actually I learned before I moved, but I feel like in the UK and the US people like cover salads in dressing. But over here just like oil, a little bit of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, bit of lemon. But I found carrots really help put moisture in to a salad. Salad mix usually has carrots. Hey, greener cats. Yeah, I used to buy one with it in, but here it's just like so much cheaper and more effective to buy a whole lettuce, a big bag of carrots. But when my when my lettuce grows, I will be able to have my own lettuce. I'm excited about. Yay, it went to 30. I feel like my ribs need to click. Oh, that was quite good. Should do some yoga later. If I get 100k and then people start unsubscribing because they think it's funny, I've seen that greener cats. I've seen in the supermarket like purple. I heard that like that's the actual color that carrots should be, and then we made them yellow or green. No, orange. The word just was not coming out my mouth. I was thinking of it, but it just was not coming out. Mint chocolate powder and strawberry ice cream. Mint chocolate powder and strawberry ice cream in coffee? In coffee? I understand mint chocolate powder in coffee, maybe not strawberry ice cream, but today, I don't think today. How many am I averaging in one day? Let me see. Okay. In the last 7 days. Can I see? In the last 7 days, I've gone from 97,500 to 99,430. May the 7th, I was on 99319. So about 100 subs in a day, I think. From the 6th to the 7th. From the 6th, I went from 98,968 to 99,319. That's a lot more than just 100 a day. We shall see. Either way, I think it's gonna happen in the next like month. It's gonna happen in the next like month. keep doing this, I'm like, the best click is gonna come out of my neck in a minute. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, I left like half of my plant lady tea. I feel like I need to take it off the screen. Are you just watching it? Is anyone else just watching it? I normally just like check in the morning, maybe check at lunch, and then maybe check at dinner. So it feels like it jumps up really quickly when I check like hours. You can multitask. My brain's just distracted. I got it. I've been waiting for it. Yeah. So my chiropractor that I haven't been to for a long time. 1 year, mix boy. You get this special alert with my beautiful face. 1 year, mix boy. Would you like a card or an ASMR trigger of your choice? Let me know what you'd like. Let me know. I was just saying the chiropractor said that when you click your neck, you get some relief, but normally it's the one above or below the one that needs releasing. Because the one that needs releasing is so tough. I feel like I should maybe go see the chiropractor again. You'd like a card? Yes. Of course, mix boy. Oh, I need to open my list on another screen. I've just got a giant screen with the... There we go. With the YouTube sub count on it. Did I tell you all I found someone here who teaches pole classes? And she charges the same for a one-on-one lesson as I used to pay for a whole class, like a group class. I think with how much I've got going on at the minute, I might tell her that I'll start in late July. But I'd love to get back into pole dancing. Basically, I need something to keep strong. Like, I do lots of stuff around the house and obviously gardening, but it's very like leaning over or doing one movement, and I need something that's going to make me do like different multiple movements. And I've been going to a yoga class and I really like the ladies. It's like an hour away, a 20-minute drive, but she always runs over. Like, I love that she takes her time in the class, but the class is like, and also I do yoga at home. The class is meant to start at 7 till 8:30. I always get out on 9 p.m. And it just like, by the time I've driven home and I haven't eaten dinner, it's just a bit like, and it's on a Monday, and Monday I'm normally trying to record YouTube content or do editing or doing something. And so I feel like I sadly might have to tell my lovely yoga lady that I'm just gonna get there when I can get there. But the pole dancing class, like, if that's a one-on-one class for an hour on my own, I'm gonna get some serious workout in. And it's a little bit closer to me to drive. And I can do my yoga at home. I was only going to this yoga class because it was like, otherwise I don't see other people. Otherwise I don't see other people all week sometimes. So it was kind of like for my mental health. And it was really nice to, like, you do some guided breathing and stuff. It was nice to be the one being guided, you know. So I think I still will go to the yoga every now and then, but I think I'm going to focus in on pole because it's going to be really good for my body. Okay, let's get Mixed Boy. Their card. What does Mixed Boy do? Alright, cards. Are you okay? Are you okay, Mixed Boy? Oh, there is just one here. The rest went on the floor. Mixed Boy, is there a lot going on in your life? Hi, Rilip. Life is chaotic at the moment, so okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read the one that landed on my lap, but I'm gonna show you all the other ones as well because I feel like they were all just like. Hi Gaga, how are you doing? These earbuds, the green headphones. Thank you. So this is the one that landed on my lap. Moth, mystery, concealment, and illusion. Mystery, concealment, and illusion. And Mixed Boy, I have something to show you. Gaga, thank you so much. Thank you for the 47 months. And would you like a card or would you like a trigger? Let me know. I, this morning, got up. This morning I got up and there are these two moths mating outside in my garden. They are on the wall of my garden mating, and they are insane looking. just on the wall outside my house in the garden. I think that one looks like a bat. Yeah, the art on these cards is so good. But like, look at their wings. I was trying to get like pictures to show their shape. Oh, this one's good. This one's better. Like, my stomach is making digesting sounds if you keep wondering what that weird sound is. It's my tummy going. But how cool are they? I wonder how long it takes moths to mate because they have been there all day. Let me look it up on my phone. Moth mating ritual season. Aligning their bodies and connecting reproductive organs. But how long do they do it for? Moth mating duration? Because they've been there for hours. Oh wow. It can sometimes take from a few minutes to several hours depending on species. Leopard moth can mate up to 12 hours. What? Well, I learned something today. Wow. Okay, let's read the Mixed Boys card. Right? But they're right on my garden gate. So you know where I sit and do the gardening outside? And there's that old scrapey gate? They're right next to the old scrapey gate. Tantric moths. The tantric moths. While some species of moth are diurnal, we tend to associate moths with night. Moths are beautiful pollinators, doing important work under the cover of darkness. Moths are often compelled to seek out the light, even though it may endanger them. Moths, like butterflies, often have markings that disguise them, tricking predators into assuming they are something other than what they truly are. This illusion serves as protection. The moth card tells you that perhaps something around you isn't what it seems. Look for the truth and follow the light, but don't let yourself be blinded. There may be something in your life that needs illumination in order for you to take control. What in your life needs illumination to enable you to see past the surface level illusion, mixed boy? And your other cards that flew at the floor. Hey Oriole. These are very interesting. You got tent, maintenance, encouragement and guidance, bird, freedom and opportunity, you got Morsege, which is positivity and change. And phases, the moon, phases, cycles and intuition. I feel like this moon one very much goes with the moth card. The phases, the cycles, the intuition. What's something that doesn't feel like right to you? What needs more illumination? What needs you to take a look below the surface? And the positivity and change, freedom and opportunity, intend, maintenance, encouragement and guidance. Very interesting. I hope it helps you in some way, Meg's boy. They are all so pretty, right, Megan? So pretty. Sting is a moth. Sting's wife name is Trilly. Oh, Trilly's a moth. That means Trilly is a moth. Yes. Correct. Maybe. We have triggers for Gurka. My choice. Good. Sneaky face. I think that gives us a sub, maybe. Schedule 1 and ASMR was schedule 1. We need one more person to install the game, and that's 30 people. It's Trent, right? Video game with some Jesse Pinkman. Oh, I never heard of it. Okay. I hope it's good fun. This is 40. When did that happen? This is how my camera lens gets cleaned. Ever since I got my braces, I feel like I'm always pouting. It probably doesn't look any different, but my face feels it. Robbie Williams. I don't know why, I feel like Robbie Williams would be the next Pope. Or Cliff Richard. Is Cliff Richard still alive? Cliff Richard for the new Pope. I think it gives me a sub as well, Trilly. Faye. I swear my brain is like not wired properly right now. Aw, thank you, DJ. Cliff Richard's 84. He's about the right age for the Pope. Not Keith Richards. No, not that one. Cliff Richard. The one with the dead eyes. There's a whole Tumblr of Cliff Richard's dead eyes. Who's Cliff Richard? It's someone that maybe like your parents would have like thought was a heartthrob, or maybe even your grandparents would have thought was a heartthrob. I only know because my grandparents, my mum would listen to it. And then it became like a bit of a millennial meme, Cliff Richard. Was he bigger in the UK than I was about to say that as well? I reckon it was a UK thing. Yeah, I reckon it was a UK thing. He did the song Congratulations and Jubilations. I want the whole world to know I'm in love with you. And my mum would sing it to me. But yeah, he's this like old singer, and he would still do like shirtless calendars up into the 2000s, and he was a bit of a heartthrob, but it was like his eyes just looked dead. And so there's a whole Tumblr of Cliff Richard's dead eyes. It's like his company or whatever record label he was with were like, you will keep on working. You're gonna make a calendar. You're gonna put some music out. We're gonna put this baby oil on you and you're gonna make a calendar. And he's like, yep. You want to put Keith Richards' head on the Pope garments? That's funny. This is a nice looking number. This number makes my brain happy. What is it about numbers? The way numbers look. And why is 4 yellow? 4 feels very yellow. Or orange. Especially 444. 444 feels very orange. Seven feels red. Why am I doing this? 6 feels brown, like a brownie colour. Seven feels green to you, really? Syntheses, yeah, I can like it's gonna sound so weird. Music, if I really get into music, sounds, vibrations, like I can see it in my mind's eye. Like certain music, when I do my hand movements in ASMR, I'm kind of making a song to make it happen. When I do my best hand movements is when I'm like kind of seeing something in my head. That sounds crazy. I love dancing, like intuitively, and I can like see the shapes. I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to describe here, but there's movement and shapes and colours that exist. Now stop sounding loopy. Synesthetic. Yeah, I only realised since like the dawn of like internet stuff that other people can't visualize things. He wasn't that big in the US. That's mad. A bit like David Hasselhoff. I have a constant internal monologue. I also have conversations that are never gonna happen. And I fully visualize things in my mind. Down to the point that I'm rarely ever wrong about some piece of furniture fitting in a room. I'll be like, oh, that will fit. If I can see it and I know the room and the spaces. Involuntary sensory cognitive pathway mixing. This is probably why I like sound baths a lot. As soon as I close my eyes and if I'm like participating in a sound bath, Schrodinger, close my eyes and I'm like, whew, space. I can see all the sounds. Thank you, Schrodinger. Oh no, I opened that and now it's gone to I only remember the congratulations one. The brain is weird. When I started doing my yoga teacher training, that was when I realized like a lot of people don't get the same things as me as well. My yoga teacher training and my sound bath training. I feel like a lot of people that were doing the sound bath training with me though were very similar. Because I think they were there because sound really, the cheesiest like line, but sound really resonated with them. So they were like doing the training because it really worked for them, and they had the same connection with it. But yeah, like I have met some people that just don't have that mind's eye or that ability to see these things. And I guess I've always been called kind of like by teachers and stuff, like daydreamy, airy fairy, like she's always off looking or like she's seeing other things. I'm like, I am. Are you not? Don't know what's making that noise. Strange. I think there should be some kind of like online form that you do throughout your life, and when you get these experiences, it can be like, okay, yeah, you're totally normal, just not many other people get this. So you're not actually like, it's fine, you don't need to repress this thing. It's fine. You can find other people that like this. It's just not as common. Because otherwise you actually start to feel, especially when you're like a teenager and you start expressing yourself more, you start to feel a little bit like, oh, maybe these are things I really shouldn't be telling people because they don't seem quite right. And I feel like this feeling can lead to, in a weird way, like a shame or depression in a really strange way. Like, or anxiety, like you're constantly double checking your own natural instinct. That would be nice to have, like, yeah, the life experience form. When you're about 7 years old was the last time anyone told you to stop daydreaming. It was the middle of math class. I used to get in trouble because I could visualize doing sums, but I couldn't write them down. But I could look up. This sounds weird as well, but I could be like, okay, I have 3. And then I want to divide it by whatever, and I could be like, and I would look at it. And then I would get in trouble with that, because that's daydreaming. Hey Bronjulin, how are you doing? Good day to you. Yeah, Megan, I would get in so much trouble, and then they'd be like, we need to see you working, and I'm like, just interrupts the seeing, and then if it interrupts the seeing, I don't remember how I got there. Brangelly Bromulin. It'll take a little while to remember. I'm doing good though, Bron. Should we call you Bron? You can see the little gears turning in his head when he's staring off into space. And does he use his hands as well? Like, I'll visualize something and I'll put it over there and I'll be like, okay, I've put 1 over there. And I'm putting another 1 over there. And these are sets of 5 over there. And then I'm taking these sets of 5 and then I left 2 over there. I'm not daydreaming, I'm hallucinating. daydreaming is 'cause... Oh, I'm sorry, Faye. Hi JT, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm good. So weirdly enough, I did not understand halves, quarters, eighths, anything like that in school, but I understood it when someone explained music to me, and half notes, quarter notes, and then someone explained how that feels as a movement. I'm surprised this didn't happen for you, Faye. And then I could understand music notes and time signatures. And then that made more sense in maths. My hubby turned them into money terms, decimals, yeah. So my dance teacher made it into a cake. So if one whole thing is a cake and you cut it in half, that's 0.5 cake. So my dance teacher did that, and then she showed me how to dance the cake and have all the pieces on the floor, and you have to do for each piece, like oh. So yeah, then I understood halves, quarters, and I understood music. And cake. And that's another reason I would visualize things, because music, like if you're doing a whole note or a quarter note or a half note and you're holding it, it's like it's waving in the air, it's holding. Cliff recorded something that people refer to as the pegging song. What the heck, DJ? What song is this, DJ? Oh, she's just a devil woman. She's gonna get you from behind. I'd never thought of it like that. Oh my gosh. Our innocent brains, DJ. What are you doing to our innocence, DJ? No. Thank you, Violet. That little dance emotes. I kind of want emotes made of these tiki people. Oh, Faye. That's really nice there. Like in Beetlejuice with the music is in them. Hey, 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 work, 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 oh look, we got a weird thingy. Thank you, Tun. Thank you for the 5 biddies. Everyone chuck the biddies in the thingy. We don't know what the thingy is, but we chuck the biddies in. We're at level 0. It's not a hype train. It's not a hype train. We don't know what it is. It does the things. Exactly like that, Faye. Once you understand music and sound, you begin to understand the universe. Yeah. We're all singing our own little songs in our own different frequencies. And sometimes the vibes change, like everything is like linked. Hey, done. It started yesterday. We have no idea what it is. But it's fun. Oh, Faye. Thank you, Violet. Oh, we're up to 20. What is the thing doing? We don't understand the thing. The thing is doing all the things. Yeah, right, Violet. I don't understand. I don't understand. Thanks, Violet. Okay, now we're very confused, right? We're confused. Is it called a combo or something? What did we decide it was called? It's a combo. It's a combo. But we don't understand it. Levels, all it lets me pick is levels. And it's like levels define when combo animations are triggered. Harder difficulties will mean more bits need to be spent to complete levels and trigger larger animations. If you want fewer interruptions, choose harder difficulties. Let me put it on very easy. Okay, I put combos on very easy. Do something. Will it let you do like 1 bit? And you get the big bit things. What is the combo level 2 achieved? Ooh. So it's kind of like a little hype train, but not. Combo level 8 achieved. Who's doing this magic? Thank you. It doesn't. It just says 1 person. Thanks, Megan. I don't know. Combo level 9? What is happening? Oh, I can see all the hearts on my dashboard. Combo level 10? Thank you, Foxy. It doesn't tell me who. Oh, it does if I click on it. Thank you. Hi, Melly. What is happening? I don't know. I just put this combo wombo thing on the lowest setting so we could play with it. It's in closed beta testing, so they must have randomly chosen me. Or maybe I said I'd do it. I think I said I'd do this. I think I forgot. Thank you everyone. Thank you Don. Thank you Foxy. Thank you Violet. Did we get lots of hearts? I saw some hearts. It's lovely. Should we keep it on the lowest one just for maximum heartage all the time? It's really cute. I like how everyone can kind of join in when it doesn't have to feel like a big thing, but it's cute. I saw lots of hearts. I just saw them on my dashboard go beep beep beep. Do they go all over the whole screen? Do they go like everywhere? Oh. Combo Wombo. We're gonna call them Combo Wombos. I like it. I kind of like it. I wish there was like more, I could see more, and I wish there was more like, how cute would it be if I could set like a little bits gold for triggers? Combo level 3 achieved. Thank you, Queen of Cats. Like if I could be like, let's get a combo up to 1,000 bits and I'll do half an hour of braces ASMR. Because that's what you all want in life. There's another combo wombo going. Thank you, everyone. But it doesn't show up at the top of chat. They don't show up in clips. Woo. Thank you, everyone, joining the combo wombo. I can see who starts it, and then I can see at the end who put in what, so I can thank you all properly at the end. Thank you. Ah, thank you, DJ. I'll have a look after stream. And so every time someone puts some bits in, does stuff come up? I want to put bits in. I want to make stuff come up. Thank you. I can see them, I can see them, I can see them. They must like me. I'm favourite. Golden child. I'm kidding. I'm not golden child. Combo wombo time. Wow. It says times 52, times 53, times 54. Dinosaur. Totten started a dinosaur. So can you like start different ones? These are cute. I see the hearts. Thank you. Totten's found all the things. What's this one? Is that a puppy? Puppy and a dinosaur? Thank you, Don. Me too, Melly. But it's... Oh, I see the hearts. I see them, and the puppy. We're on a level 9. Whee! We're on a level 10. How high do these levels go? Ton's got another puppy going. Oh, easily amused here. Thank you. There we go. And then it tells me, thank you, Queen of Cats, DJ, and Violet. Look at the puppy. Thank you, Ton. That's cute. Thank you for the puppy. I want chat to be able to put a cowboy hat on me. That's all I wanted in life. Nearly became a TikTok streamer just for that. The puppies are cute. Thank you. Confetti's. Vince has started a little dinosaur one. Thank you, Queen of Cats. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Tom. I think maybe what happened on Twitch, way back when I first started streaming ASMR, I had to turn bits off at a certain level, like lower levels, because people would use them to harass me. Even if I didn't put the message on the screen, if you banned someone, they can still cheer bits, and I could still see like their bits message, and people would use them to harass me. Now I'm not a huge streamer, but maybe what happened. Aw, thank you for the level 7 dinos. I missed what the dinos do. But I'm thinking this is a way for people who want to use smaller amounts of bits to be able to join in with the stream, and it doesn't, feel like you have to be gifting huge amounts of subs or bits or donating if you don't have that. And so it's like a fun way for people to join together and be able to do that. That also stops, because I limited on my account how much people can cheer. So I imagine bigger streamers have it so like their minimum is 100 bits or something, or their minimum is like 1,000 bits, because people were using them to like spam and interrupt. And this is a way for people to be able to use smaller transactions that joins everybody together without that risk, I guess. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? I feel like that's what this is really good for. Thank you for indulging in the fun there with the combo wombos. It went down and up. I'm used to that on YouTube. I think that's got a lot of bots and people I'm following. One stream you were in, there was one individual that kept spamming 5 bits every few minutes, and the streamer felt compelled to thank him each time. Yeah, I have someone that would come in and be like, 5 bits, can I get a trigger? I'm like, no. You just essentially threw 5p at me, or less. That makes sense, people used to be awful. Yeah, do you remember it, Violet? This is cute and fun. Yeah, it's a way like people Also, I feel like if I've got 5 bits, I feel a little bit embarrassed to give 5 bits. And it's sat in my wallet on Twitch. And I'm like, oh, just 5 bits. But this is a nice way that if you're just sat on some bits, because think amount of people sat out there with like 2 bits, 5 bits. This is like a really cute way to be like, beep. How are you doing, Flo? Yeah, when I first started doing ASMR, Violet was one of my mods at the beginning, and it was terrible. DJ, did they really change from dollar bills to dollar coins? Oh no. They're called loonies. I think I've heard this actually. You're watching one really late. They weren't huge, but someone kept dropping 10,000 bits. At one point, she was like, "Are you okay?" I always worry, unless it's someone I really like, regular I know. When that kind of thing happens, it's amazing, but there's always this like little voice in the back of my head of like, are they gonna? Is there something weird going on here? What's going on? My comment about tossing 5p made me think of it. Yeah. Hi, Creatable Sky. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good, thank you. Hey, Sarah. I went on a nice long walk with my parents. They're over visiting me. I live in Portugal, but I'm from the UK, so my parents have driven over. We went on a nice long walk. I was like, oh, this won't take longer than an hour. Normally on my own, I can do that walk in about an hour, if I'm slow. I think we left at about 11 and we got back at about 2. Oh, I hope it wasn't bad. Like, I hope the streamer actually got it, DJ. But it does make you. But yeah, I'm good. There are some moths mating on my wall. Some beautiful moths mating on my wall outside. Made my mum and dad a really nice lunch. We learnt what combos do. It really is not mating on my wall. Did you see the pictures, DJ? Did you? Oh yeah, you did. We talked about it. Like, look how cool they are. That's on like a concrete wall. I should have filmed them. It's so hard. Like, they're so cool looking. They're about Yeah, the two of them together would be about my hand. Like one, two. Two of them together. They're pretty big. They're moths, Flo. Aw, JT, thank you for the 200 biddy. Aw, Jay, you can pop a playlist on the YouTube channel. I know it's not quite reruns, but I made a rerun playlist and I just put every video on it and I'll just constantly update it. Thank you, Jay. Oh, what happened? Wicked done. Were you trying out the little... My stomach is having a proper digestion moment. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Wicked done. Were you trying out the combo? Thank you, Wicked done. The little dinosaur combo wombo. Combo wombo. How are you doing? You pressed the wrong button. Oh, there's these combo things now. I can't do them in my own channel. Thank you, Ikadan. How are you doing? I do miss the reruns, but I do understand why Twitch have done it. It's a lot of server space to keep all of that and keep running it all. Also, that number just crept up. You're okay? Just chilling out. Okay. Did you say you were back on days again? Or is it already switched back round? My stomach is proper like... It'd be I had chickpea falafel. Salad. It's normally when I eat salad. It's all the leaves and the greenery. My tummy's like... Sounds like a sad cat. My tummy sounds like a sad cat having a fight with itself. Men's extra intestines. Don't know why my neck really... Did you hear that? My neck really feels like it needs to click. Back on days. Off for 4 days. Back on nights. Oh, enjoy the 4 days. Oh, you've got them. Wicked done. I hope the weather stays good for you. Walnut blue cheese vinaigrette salad. That sounds good. It's so hard to find any other dressings for salad here except for vinegar and balsamic. Vinegar and lemon and olive oil, but I do like it. It works well. It's a bit late. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Faye, I did make a really good one at one point. It was like the Wagamama's dressing, ginger. Yeah, ginger, grate up some ginger, crush some garlic, soy sauce, a little bit of like white vinegar, I think it was, some lemon. That was pretty good. Maybe I should make some more of that. Oh, that sounds like what I need, DJ. Gurgly tummy mints. My tummy's always been a loud digesting tummy. A wheel of giant blue cheese from my ex-neighbors that you were They have so much cheese here. A lot of goat's cheese, a lot of soft cheese. Hey, Mother Ducker. How are you doing? Catch you later, Puck. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, Psycho Looney. How are you doing? Yeah, we're good. We went for a big walk this morning, so they're sleeping now. They're tired. Tired puppers. Hey, super far loaf. Like a loaf of bread. You're making me hungry for bread. Ooh. I'm waiting for the click that like feels like the final release in my neck. Aw, hey Fabio. 38 months. 38 months. Hey. Would you like a oracle card or an ASMR trigger request? Thank you so much for supporting me and staying with me for 38 months. Thank you. And I hope you're having a good day. God, of course. Of course. I'm really good, Fabio. I'm good. Got a lot going on, but good. All good. Try not to think too much and just take it as it all comes and not get overwhelmed that I've got a lot going on. Fabio, you have got the card Altar, Gratitude and Releasing Burdens. Gratitude and Releasing Burdens. So pretty, that card. It's got some cards on there, some crystals, vase, flowers. Is that like a lily in the globe? Butterflies, some lavender hanging up there. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Catch you later, DJ. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thanks for hanging out today. And the Cliff Richard facts. And the moth facts. It is important to make time and space for connecting with spirit. In that space, look into your heart for truths. The altar card can help you reflect on your blessings and what you need to express gratitude for. Conversely, look inside for the truth about your challenges. There may be something you need to release to the universe in order to grow and flourish, or a burden you need to surrender so that you can move forward. The altar can help. Take stock of what you are grateful for. Think about what you can offer nature or spirit to share your blessings. And it says here, what isn't serving you and can be released into the universe for you to move on. I hope that helps, Fabio. Hi, Hapt. How are you doing? How many tattoos do I have? 1. I'm just gonna say 1. I don't really know how you count them. 1. 1 big one. Just 1. It's all the same tattoo. It's all just blending into one. Is anyone else who's got like, I guess I've got lots of tattoos, they've all kind of just joined up. Basically Schrödinger, that's kind of the deal here. That's how I feel, like my whole back is done. The tops of my legs join my back, my sides join my back, so it's just one. Oh, what are you getting done? What are you getting done, Lou? I guess I have 2 because this one's separate. This one doesn't touch the other one, so 2. That's kind of funny because the second one is just like the tiniest tattoo ever. Why on your chest for your granddad? Rest in peace. Oh, is it gonna go like sternum? I've heard here feels kind of weird. I've heard that hair can like really. Is it big? Like how big is it? Are you gonna get? Oh yeah, I have tattoos on my legs further down that don't join. Schrödinger, I forgot I had them down there. I forgot. I forgot I had those tattoos. That's funny. It's supposed to rain this weekend, but I think in Lisbon, I think the weather's going to be okay. So where I live this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday has thunderstorms and rain, but I think in Lisbon, oh, Saturday has rain, but not as much. Not as much as where I am. I think where I live in the hills, the clouds get stuck. If anyone lives in a hilly, mountainous area like I do, you'll probably understand that feeling of like clouds get stuck. Oh, thanks, Apt. Is anyone else doing anything nice this weekend? I think last weekend was like a holiday weekend for a lot of people. It was Mother's Day in Portugal on Sunday, just gone. Are they going anywhere nice for breakfast? Like, is it tradition to take his mum for breakfast on Sunday? Mother's Sunday, Mother's Sunday, Mothering Sunday, Mother's Day, Mothering Day, the day of mothering. Same, Megan, same. Every day is my day. We are mothering. But Sunday you get thanked for it. I am mothering you, I am mothering my dogs, I am mothering my plants. All the mothering. They usually swap who pays and go once a month. It's his time to spend with mom, which is what she really wants rather than gifts. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I get that. Just hanging out is nicer than lavish gifts. Most of the times, the things I keep or have kept from people, the smallest gifts, like, are trinkets, and they mean the most to me. You know, they'll either be linked to an event or a time or a thing. We made them in the UK. UK smells bad. No. I was it's a long process, but the UK does smell bad. But I just don't like it. I've lived there my whole life. I might as well live somewhere else. If I don't like this, I go back. But I visited recently, and just like the energy and I know every country has its problems. I know that Portugal has the same issues on different scales. I know everywhere has these issues. I moved to the countryside, so it's quite cheap in the countryside in Portugal to buy the house that Blackberry, thank you. To buy the house I've got in the UK, even in the state this house is in, this house needs a lot of work. You'd still be in the near £1 million, and it's just not like that over here. Yeah, Lisbon has problems, like the living wage here is diabolical. They're about the same. Housing tax is not the same, super far low. Like council tax is about €100 for the year, not per month. In the UK, for a tiny 2-bed house, I was paying $200 plus a month in council tax. And electric is a bit cheaper. Electricity. My water comes from a well, so I don't have any water bills. I buy gas in canisters. I'm not on the grid with gas, I'm on the grid with power. But at some point I'd like to go partially off grid. I think with what I do, going completely off grid. No, the panels are cheap, Psycho Loony. Well, cheap, they're still thousands. It's the batteries that are expensive and the inverters. It's not pretty like a wishing well. It's just a hole in the ground with the lid is a car bonnet. The lid for my water well is a car bonnet with a rock on it to stop stuff getting in there. But the way of life is a lot slower here. There's still community here. I know the cities will be more cityified, but community, slower pace of life. People help each other. People have time to help each other. People, there's like their energy is different. But yeah, there are still the same problems here as in other countries, you know. Maybe someone makes only 800 euros a month and then renting an apartment is 800 euros a month. You know, there's the same issues. Food is about the same cost, but food is a lot better quality, I've noticed. But yeah, there's ups and downs in every country, but to live in the countryside like this, I could not afford in England. At all. And it's nice. You know? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I felt so frustrated in England. I just needed a change. Without getting into anything too political, because I know every country has its own political issues. I felt kind of so frustrated. I needed my peace. I got so fed up with people and places that I moved. Literally, there is woods and fields all around me, and I'm not kidding. I cannot see another house. This is what everything did to me. Hang on, I need to just grab my music here. It's going into the remix versions. Okay. Makes a big difference. The city dwellers you're talking about, myself too, have forgotten what community means. Your little new neighbours. I see more of the neighbours and the people here in this village than I did my neighbours that we all lived in tiny little boxes next door to each other in the UK. And I lived in that house for like over 10 years. And I see more people here. They are out and they're doing things. I think it's hard work. They work on the land and they produce stuff, but also I think it's like mentally healthier for you, you know? In the UK, everyone's sitting in their little boxes, watching their little boxes, which I still watch TV and, well, not TV, like, I still watch movies and TV series. I actually didn't have TV in the UK, like terrestrial TV. The TV license people love to tell me. I never paid for a TV license because I didn't have TV. Yeah, that's a thing in the UK, by the way, a TV license. I didn't pay for one. I refused. And they'll be like, we'll come and get you. And I'm like, come on then. Come and get me. Aw, thank you, Fins, for installing the game. I feel like I've got a little spot there. Leave it alone, Ruby. Thanks, Fins. Thank you for installing the game. I really appreciate it. When you were little, you knew all the neighbours. Yeah, I knew everyone. Yeah, I don't know people's. I actually know some people's names here. I can't communicate or talk to them because language barriers, but we have our own communication. Hi Sen, happy Friday. It's not Friday, it's Thursday. You have to pay for it whether you use it or not. They try and make you feel like that in the UK, loony. But you don't have to. Anyone who does not watch TV in the UK, like, don't pay it. There's a whole guy on YouTube. It's this whole YouTube channel is about how don't pay it. Hey, spectacular spider bite. Yeah, there's like certain rules. I didn't watch any terrestrial or live TV. I watched nothing. Just watch YouTube and Twitch. Thursday, Friday Eve. Looking forward to the weekend already. But yeah, like, I have so much space here. I can grow vegetables, I can go for a walk, I can breathe. Then it's a license to watch. So you can have a TV, you can have an aerial, but if you're watching terrestrial TV, then you need a license. Dodgy fire stick all the way. Honestly, Sen, they were gonna. One of my friends, she was a young girl. This is when I was younger. She had already been kicked out of her home. Her dad was unwell. She'd lost her mum. She lived in an apartment. She was making £100 a week. And she was getting these threatening TV license letters. And they were really scaring her. To the point that she was like, can you just take my TV away? I don't want it. I was like, that is so sad. This is a girl I used to work with. She was like, I'm not even gonna watch anything. I don't even want the TV in my house. Right, Sen? Oop, Bo. Like, she was trying to get herself on her feet, and they're like, TV license? Exactly. And the fact they were sending these threatening letters, she was just like already in a state of like high cortisol fight or flight because she'd gone through so much in her life. She lived with me for a while when she was homeless, and I gave her my bedroom. In hindsight, I was being too nice because I had bad mental health as well when I gave someone my bedroom. And yeah, she lived with me, my mum and my dad, and she was so skinny. And my dad knew her dad from like way back. And so he was like, oh my gosh, that's blah blah's daughter. And that's how he learned that he was really unwell mentally. And her brother as well, he ended up in like mental health care system. And so she really was alone, and she lived with me, my mum and my dad, and I gave her my bedroom for a while. And then my mum worked at the council, and she was helping her get an apartment. And then she started getting these threatening letters about TV license, like. And when you're like young and it's your first apartment, and you're in that state of like fight or flight, and so much has happened to you, it made her so upset. She showed me the letters, and I was just like, they can't come in your house. I don't think they have the rights to even come in your house. Like, I think they threaten it. They're like, we'll come and make an inspection, but I don't think they can. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Don't quote me. I'm not giving legal advice. We're just talking about stuff and things. Yeah, right, Sam? probably like, as a young girl on her own in an apartment, like having a TV would be quite nice to put on in the background. I think they just send out the same standard letters to everybody send, but it sucks. Really, like, I just think of like older people and vulnerable people who don't understand. I think about that all the time. I had to really learn to get resilient in this world. I had like I don't know what was wrong with me. Maybe there was nothing wrong with me. Maybe it's society. I would just, every now and then it happens to me still, but I had to learn to detach myself from everything I saw going on in the world. Because otherwise I was just getting so, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, I struggled living in the world knowing all this other stuff was happening to people, and I would struggle to walk through town or a city because I might see someone in need, and then what can I do? What can I do? It does, right, Sen? I'd do my best. Offer people food or money and stuff, but it would like, I would start to just feel so overwhelmed. That's probably why I moved as well. To the, like, I don't see, like, if I don't want to see a person, I don't see a person. I think I'm just like, it's been a downfall to me, as well as it's like a good thing to care, but it's also been something that's like probably held me back at points in my life because I found it really hard to deal with. Sorry if I'm dropping some frames, my internet went whoop. When I first started on the internet, I was not made out for the internet. I'm still not made out for the internet. News fatigue, yeah, like, protect your peace. I saw someone the other day was arguing and they're like, you need to be informed. I'm like, there's a difference between being informed and obsessively scrolling. Like, there's a big difference between understanding and being informed and going down rabbit holes and reading all the comments and allowing all of that other people's energy and words into your space, right? Oh, I thought you already said hi today, Hudson, but no. Hi, Hudson. That was weird, I just had deja vu. Oh, I'm glad my YouTube can be like a safe haven. I know people really enjoy the outdoor videos for that. We've had a lot of rain lately. I can't wait to get back outside and record. We've had a couple of good days, but my parents have been here, so I've been trying to be like, shh, just enjoy seeing my parents and the good weather. Get 4 radio channels that post non-political news and information. Oh, that's interesting. Warnings for bigger events like fire or war. 2 channels for some programs. Interesting. Yeah, I think sometimes you just need to switch off. You just have to disconnect. Like, I would see someone out, if if I went out for the day and I'd be like still thinking about that individual person, like later in the day, and still feeling sad because maybe I could help, or I don't know what to do to help. And this would all build up to like me feeling like I'm a bad person in life. Like honestly, I had to really learn to create emotional, mental boundaries. I was just like this, especially as a kid. I just couldn't understand what I'd done wrong when people would pick on me, or like when things would go wrong, because everything I would try to do would be out of a genuine place of wanting to help, but sometimes that would lead me into a place where maybe I hurt people because I tried so hard, or I would not understand things, or you know, my good intentions weren't always understood or met with. And that's the other thing. I learned as a teenager that people were suspicious of good intentions. Like I had to physically learn that people are suspicious of good intentions. I was like, well, that just Uno reversed the world on me. Like I remember I had a friend I'd known for a long time, and I knew he wasn't doing very well mentally. And I wrote him a letter because we were always around a lot of people, and I didn't know him well enough to talk one-on-one. So I wrote him a letter explaining that, like, I could kind of tell that he wasn't doing very well mentally, and if he needed to talk to anybody, you know, I was around. And then suddenly that group of friends stopped talking to me, and I found out years later his girlfriend he was seeing at the time found the letter and flipped it into like I was trying to get with him. And I had no idea. I had no idea that this is what it was for maybe 6 years. Some people will see your kindness for weakness and take advantage of it. There's that. And you feel like kind of dumb because you when I was younger, I always assumed everyone else had the best intentions like I did, because I guess I was very privileged to be around that, or I just didn't understand it to a degree until I got older, and then I was like, but yeah, I think a lot of things happened, like that letter incident to my friend. I would offer kindness and people would assume there was some ulterior motive, and I started to learn that. And in turn, this turned me into quite a closed-off person for quite some time of my life. Yeah, but Gaga, like it felt, now I think back about it, it feels like, it feels weird, like, not that I was stupid, but maybe I was naive, or, and now I know I'm neurodivergent is probably something there. But I feel kind of, I don't want to say the word dumb, but I feel kind of stupid. Like I look back and I'm like, wow. Oh, to be naive and open-hearted, you know? And then I got hurt so much. And I think that's where a lot of people get hurt so much. And then I closed off and I became this horrible, not horrible person, but I made this outer shell of hardness and I don't care and I don't give it. And then I think that can turn you quite bitter. And then I had to do like a whole relearning. It's been a process. It's a process, right? But I did turn into quite a nothing can bother me person. Nothing can hurt me person. I'm gonna, and like, that's so unhealthy because you just do things to like mask the pain instead of finding a balance within you or learning to understand, you know? Practice and be nice. Yes, yeah, I'm just practicing. Don't really like any. Do you think I'll still be streaming after 10 years if I hated you all? Hey, Creatable Sky, thank you. You can't control what other people do, but you can control your reaction to their behavior. Exactly. Yeah, it's been 10 years since I started streaming about that, yeah. Ooh, I felt a good click. Oh, it didn't happen. But yeah. Usually with that kind of masking behaviour, there's an addiction pattern underneath it. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're just... It's like hiding your... Yeah, it is mega masking. I've had to, like, learn to, like, bring these two parts together and understand things a bit more. Yeah, I think I made my account start streaming in 2015. It's so hard though because it feels like everyone else has this set of unwritten rules around you. I think I'm just talking about being neurodivergent, aren't I? Because it just, yeah, it feels like this. And this is what kind of led me into more like spiritual stuff and being more connected with myself, and because I could understand and be connected with other people. But other people didn't seem to understand that. Being neurodivergent is kind of an umbrella term for a lot of different things like ADHD, autism, I believe some like depression is in there. Just looking it up so I get it. It refers people process information in a way that's not typical for their age. It can be many different things. There's like autism, ADHD, dyscalculia, dyslexia, epilepsy, developmental language learning, Tourette's. There's lots of different dyspraxia. I can't get my neck to click. Hey, California Dreaming. My Sai, you right. You feel old now. But you're you'll find a lot of neurodivergent people are very aware of things going on around, but just not the same things that other people are. I'd pick up on stuff and I'd be like, why does nobody else see this? Two of you completed level 60. Hang on, I'm just gonna pull this over here. Oh, it's the wrong one. This one. Thanks, Coco. Yeah, life is like a roller coaster, but the thing is, you have to process, learn, and keep moving forwards, because if you live in the past, nothing ever changes. I have such a crick in my neck today. Why won't it crick crack? Your favorite image to explain your ADHD brain is like trying to push a cube in a cylinder form. With other brain, just grab and push the cylinder, plus don't think about why they're doing it. I want to see this picture, or like I can't see it in my mind, but I want to see someone do it. I feel like with like neurodivergent brains, I saw a reel earlier and I was like, oh crap, that's how I used to get in trouble at jobs. So someone would ask me to do something, I'd say to them, why am I doing this, or why, or could you explain, or what's the full reason? And people would think that was like defiance, but genuinely I was like, excuse me, why? But I think a lot of people think it's like defiance if you question someone or question something, which I only just realized. Or before you do the thing the person asks you to do, you might try some other ways, even though they told you just how to do it, because for your own thinking, you wanted to just have a look and see. You don't think you're right, you don't think that's right, you don't think it's better, you just need to see, to understand. And once you see it, you're good. Hey Toke, I can see. Are you all done for today, Toke? You can see me too? Wow. Wow. Oh, camera. Trilly. Did you see? I was missing your updates. I'm still staring at it. neurodiversity is so misunderstood. Like, it's really hard to explain. And then people will say, I do that. You're like, I know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Can someone just hold my brain for a minute? That should have been like the biggest tip to anyone around me. I used to love people holding my forehead. I remember standing at some traffic lights and saying to my friend, I've had a really bad day and I just need someone to hold my brain in. Could you hold my forehead for me? 99969. Hey Caleb, I'm good. How are you doing? But yeah, if you feel misunderstood and your intentions are genuine, I think it's worth stepping back. I'm not saying you're wrong or you're a problem, because I have the same thing. It's like step back and just take a look at how maybe it can be seen differently. Because that's the thing with the world. People don't know what's in here for you. Oh, we're just talking about this, Caleb. And I think that can really hurt when your intentions were good, but others don't see it the same way. And the thing is to know, like, if you weren't trying to get anything, or like, that's the other thing I question myself. Like, I've had people be like, oh, you were just doing that to do this, and I was like, why? That's the first I heard about it, but I'm gonna have a think about that now. Yeah, I was just describing like my life, and I don't even know how we got here. But then I was basically like, I'm just describing being neurodivergent, aren't I? Where it's at. Or maybe where it's not at, because I don't know where most things are. They're more trustworthy. I think we take things quite literal sometimes, but then also our jokes can be very weird. Mind during parent time? Yeah. Yeah, I think they might have gone back to their van now. Same, Sen, same. Honestly, like, I know people's lives have crap that happens and stuff, but sometimes do you ever like think, oh, actually, this has nothing to do with me. Why? I have a friend at the moment that keeps trying to pull me into like gossip and drama, and I'm just like, I love me some peace and quiet. I don't need no stress. I don't need no games. I don't need no mental games. I don't need no... Just... Can we just be good to each other? I think the hardest thing is when people start to assume stuff and make their own stories in their minds. That's something I've had to learn as well. It's like other people are going to see you a certain way and they have their view, and that's nothing to do with you. Oh, bless you, Caleb. It feels so, I went through a huge kind of grieving process when I got diagnosed. And kind of a relearning, and I kind of fell apart and put myself back together. I did a lot of crying. Oh, my tummy is still doing the grumblies. Yeah, like, leave the small things. Leave the small things that are drama and enjoy the small things that are beautiful, you know? Enjoy the little flowers and the birds. Like, these things don't matter. We don't have much time. We have a lot of time, but also at the same time, don't waste it. Like, I think some people learn to get their attention and dopamine from drama though. And when that's gone, it's like, who am I? Because that's all they've ever known in their lives is chaos. And when you don't have chaos, it's like, whoa, what is there? I think that's really quite hard. Because I made my life kind of chaotic at one point, probably for the same reasons. Yeah, I get it, Caleb. Because I've had people be like, oh, why did you need a diagnosis? I'm like, well, before then, you're just questioning yourself. Like, before that point, I was just questioning myself and was this just me, or is this... And then it explains parts of you, and then it helps you understand. It's like you can read a book about yourself and then understand and be kind to yourself and forgive yourself for parts of what maybe things that happened in your life or feelings that you have. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Which parent? Oh, I know mine. My dad's side. Who did a thing? Thank you. Aragonita. Aragonita. Thank you. On my dad's side, my uncle, both my uncles, are autistic. Sadly, the eldest one was actually put in the kind of places that you would call like spooky mental hospitals. No, he was put in a place that was doing full-on lobotomies, Toke. It was called Royal Ellswood. I used to go visit him when I was a kid. Yeah, he had like his best friend. They were so cute, Caleb. I used to love going to see them. Probably explains why I was quite happy there hanging out with them now. Because I'll be like, ooh. Caleb, this place opened in 1847 and closed in 1997. Oh yeah, I don't think they were still doing lobotomies when I went there, but it was that kind of place. Do you want to see it? I'll link it to you. So my uncle was in here because he was autistic. And then my other uncle, he was like more high functioning. And he's still alive, and he lives in like supported living. But it is the kind of place that like movies are made about. When you look at the pictures of it. I think the Queen's think the Queen's. Yeah, the niece of the Queen Mother. The Queen. God. The asylum was renamed Royal Elswood Institution for Mental Defective. Right, Caleb? The site was redeveloped for residential. Nieces of the Queen Mother and first cousins of the Queen were put in the hospital. So I know exactly where it comes from in my family. I think that's a good point. My dad's side. Oh wow, that's interesting. So I reckon my dad is ADHD or something like that. We went on a walk this morning and me and my dad were both just like looking for rocks together. Just bonding over some rocks. Yeah, no, Caleb. It did make me giggle this morning when me and my dad were looking for rocks together. Me and my dad, rocks, fungi, bones. What else were we looking at? Leaves, plants. Then my mum was behind us like, what is going on? So my uncle that was in this mental hospital, when the place closed, he actually got a job and he went to live with a family that helped him live and get to his work. He went to live with his best friend in a family home. And they worked in a button factory and he fucking loved it. He would count buttons and put them in the packets like a little button place. And I was so happy. And his hyperfixation, his whole life was Kate Bush. He had a hyperfixation for Kate Bush his whole life. And then one day we went round to visit him with my nan. Hey, Private Joker, thank you. Kate Bush, Kate Bush. Kate Bush is a singer. Yeah, Kate Bush. And we went to visit him after like years of him being obsessed with Kate Bush. And he was like, oh no, I don't like her anymore. It's Kylie Minogue. Yeah, running up that hill or Wuthering Heights, yeah. Hey, Tassie. Like, literally years. Kate Bush, every time. Suddenly like that? No, not Kate Bush. Kylie Minogue. Yeah, but we're talking like his whole life, Caleb. Up until like he only died a few years ago. We're like talking about his whole life. And then it just went. I don't know, Caleb. I have no idea. It's funny. I don't know, Caleb. So he was probably a bit younger than he would have been if he wasn't unwell. Ah, Lake Flags, it was through, oh, what's the one with the spooky things, and 11, Stranger Things, that's what it was, Lake Flags. Kate Bush was Stranger Things, I think it got a new lease of life from. Oh, that's awesome. Not awesome that she had it, but awesome they were able to save her. And then she's 1,000% now. Yeah, it is. You love Stranger Things, Faye. Can't believe you don't watched it yet. There's so many. I'm kind of jealous of you that you get to watch it new again, Faye. Can you hear Bo? Did you hear that little sad voice? Let me take a little pee break, actually, and I'll see what he's up to. Be right back. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the other side. Mm-hmm. I have a little pickle back. Oh, thank you. This little man wanted to come in the room. How are you doing? He's very dirty. Well, he's actually not that dirty. He's white. Hmm? You can stop crying at my door now. You've been out for a great big walk. What are you doing? Hmm? What do you want? What do you want? His little teddy bear button nose. I haven't got my headphones. His little crusty eyes. He sounds soft. Hey, Kermie. Are you turning into Ziggy and not looking at the camera? There you go. He needs a haircut, don't you? He's Maltese. He's got knots in his ears. You need a haircut. But can you imagine? He doesn't like haircuts. He's a little wriggly wiggly buckler. He's barking less at himself in the mirror these days, Megan. But yesterday he didn't like my parents' camper van because it's shiny. We went in the camper van, didn't we, bro? And then you barked at everything. I'm glad. Yeah, I think a lot of small dogs get similar issues. I tend to not look it up too much, but it's good to know. What was that? What happened? Oh. What was wrong? What's wrong? You're not very comfy here. Should we bring the camera down? Oh, that's better. A bit more comfy there. Got your bum. Got your bum. You need a haircut around your eyes. Don't like it, do you? Boop, 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 boop. Hey, bum. How you doing? I'm trying to get him used to being brushed. It doesn't look like it, but I did brush him yesterday. We haven't done your today brush, have we? No, little scruff puff. Little scruff puff, you need a wash. Oh, thank you, Caleb. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Put this little scruffle puffle. How are you doing? He gets these little dread-like knots behind his ears. Oh, thank you, Wickerton. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Would you like me to pull your card? Or do you have an ASMR trigger you would like? Card, yeah. But I gotta do a card. Are you looking at me? I gotta do a card. Say thanks, Wickerton, for the 500 biddies. Oh my god. got such a little dread behind your ear. Yeah, you don't like that. Oh, it's a big yawn. It was a big yawn. Oh, you're being a baby. Go on the floor and be a little pickle butt. Come on then. Be a pickle butt. Let me get my headphones. Oh, he's always figuring something out. Caleb, he's in something. He literally looks like he's one of those dogs where he's always looking. And you can always see the cogs turning in his brain. He does little face things as well though, like... Go lay down. Go lay down. Give me 2 seconds. There's just something I need to do. Angelic. I think I look like a weird elfie alien thing at times. What have you got, Bay? Bay? What's Bay got? What you got? A receipt. I don't think you should have it. A packet. Hey, babe. I'm just trying to see. I bought something for Dave for his birthday and it's not working. Oops, sorry. I knew he'd want to leave the room. Well, it's not that easy as returning it. My parents brought it over from the UK to us. Okay, let's let Bo out. Come in. Let's see what card Wicked Ton needs to hear from today. What does Wicked Ton need to hear today? Oh, this one keeps popping up today. Moon, phases, cycles, and intuition. It's such a pretty card. Yeah, and you know, when's the... May the 12th is the next full moon. It's the flower moon. Oh no, yeah, May the 8th. Today. Today is the full moon. The 12th is the flower moon, but today is just a normal full moon. I had a feeling it was a full moon. Okay, the moon. The flower moon, apparently, I don't know much about that one. But apparently it's on May the 12th. I have to look up why it's called the flower moon. Today is the full moon, apparently, according to the internet. The next, oh no, not today. The next, okay, no, I'm reading it wrong. The 12th. The 12th is the next full moon. The next full moon after the 8th is the 12th. The flower moon on the 12th. Why is it called a flower moon? Okay, let's read this card for Wicked Ton. Phases, cycles, and intuition. The pale glowing moon is visible at different degrees throughout its month's cycle. Even though its appearance changes, the moon is always present. Take solace in knowing nature is always there for you. The waxing and waning of the moon reminds you that nothing is static and that change is both inevitable and healthy. You just may not be able to see it all the time. The phases of the moon represent various energies as manifested in the growth and retreat cycle of nature itself. Nothing is ever at a standstill in the natural world, and the same goes for the energy flowing inside of you. Sometimes you may find you retreat into yourself, and other times you reach outward for help. The moon card asks you to trust what your intuition tells you to do. Do you tend to withdraw when overwhelmed, or do you reach out for help? Thank you, Wicked Ton. I hope that card helps a little reading about the flower moon. The evening, so May's full moon will reach peak illumination on Monday the 12th of May as the second full moon phase in this year's spring season. The evening sky will appear, moon reaches peak. According to the farmer's almanac, the moon will appear full for a few days. As the moon continues into a new moon phase on 26th. In folklore, the moon signals the start of planting season in the fertile earth. The Cree called it the budding moon or the laying egg moon. The portion of the report read, others knew it as the frog moon as ponds became alive with croaks once again. During the lunar phase early next week, sky watchers will have an opportunity to view Venus and Saturn for the entire month, resting low in the eastern sky. And Mars and Jupiter will be visible in the evening sky a couple of hours after sunset when looking west. Ah, so it's like a flower moon. Almanac. You can call it the frog moon if you like. But yeah, it's like a flower moon, like a budding moon, laying the egg moon. The return of the fertile earth, the Cree called it. Others knew it as the frog moon. We can call it the frog moon. The Jeff moon. I think I am gonna go and get some food and go and see my parentals. Oh, someone asked what I was up to this weekend. Was that Caleb? Sorry, I was distracted. Make your moon water. Oh, I saw Caleb look it up. Why is the May full moon called the flower moon? April showers bring May flowers, the saying goes. The full moon in May is a reflection of abundant flowers. So yeah, it's like blooming and growth. Yeah, this weekend I'm away from tomorrow to Sunday, so no streams now until next week, which feels weird. But yeah, I'm away. I'm going to Lisbon for a few days to see a couple of bands. Thank you, Trilly. Not trippy, but trippy trip. Go see the trippy trip. For when it hits 80, we're 2 away. Blackberry. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Batman. So yeah, I'm gonna be in Lisbon, and then there'll be a new YouTube video on Monday. And then I'll schedule next week's streams in. I'll pop next week's streams in the schedule in Discord, okay? I will, Caleb. I'll give him lots of squishies and headpats. And yeah. I feel so weird saying bye. Thank you everyone who's playing the game, by the way. If you're playing the Tiki game, there is 6 days and 18 hours left to play it. So if you want to support me and my content for free, just to download the game. It's a completely free game. By downloading it, it gives me $1. When you hit certain levels, it pays out a little bit more, so I appreciate it, only if you've got the time. So yeah, everyone who's playing, thank you. And I'll try and figure that out, Megan. I'll try and sort that all out for you. Thank you, Caleb. So yeah, there's 6 days left on that to play. 6 days and 18 hours. Bye everybody. I think I'm just gonna say bye without raiding today. I'm in that kind of mood. Love you guys. I'll see you all next week. Take care. Yeah, Megan, I'll try and figure it out. Hey Binary. Bye Binary. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for all the combo wombos. And I'll see you all next week. Bye everybody. I'll see you next week, or in YouTube comments, or in Tiki. Oh, if you're playing the Tiki game, you can join my thing. I have a club on there called... You can join that club. There's cool people in there. Okay. Much love everybody. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Remember healthy boundaries. That's what we were talking about today. Like, don't let your kindness be a weakness. Your kindness is a strength. Thank you, Faye. Oh, thank you, Spacey. Yeah, your kindness is a strength, and if other people, the way other people perceive you or how they judge or think of you is nothing. It's not like if you knew you were genuinely trying to be a good person, maybe things get misunderstood or misperceived, or other people's brains see them in a different way. Give people love, respect, time, space, and yourself. Give yourself all those things. Treat yourself nicely. I'd love for me.